back, everybody. How are you guys today? I'm Miss Shawn Lake 7. Welcome. This is a 21 plus reading, raw, uncut, unfiltered, unbiased reader. I don't know what the messages will be before the messages come out. So please take only what resonates with you and leave the rest. Suggestions, questions, and comments can be left in the comments section below. This is a general plus a collective reading. It won't resonate with every single one of you. And if it does not resonate, please check out some of the other videos in the playlist. Along with before you go, make sure you subscribe, like, share, hit the bell notification along with the thumbs up. Hey, 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 hey. How y'all guys doing today? I got y'all messages for today. If you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell notification so you don't miss the next time I upload, go live. I have a short little message to tell you. If you're new to the channel and you want to get your own message, 25 for 25 is in the description below. Also, if you're interested in a membership, memberships are also available. Super chats are also available while we are live. And if you don't mind, hit that heart button and hold it. It helps the algorithm of the YouTube. No need to fear. And wake up. 25 and 18. 18 and 25. Wonder why that's there. And then we got, I want to be a queen. I think that's the third party though. Because they got your person sitting here. And I want to be the queen. And somebody, this person ain't wanting to be their queen. Because it says stating your sovereignty, declaring freedom, and passing the test. I don't know who passed the test or who didn't pass the test. Maybe somebody got tricked out of their in the test. Maybe it was a trick test. Yeah, and the crowd is laughing, baby. This crowd is laughing. The whole town's laughing at me. Such a fool. I think that's the name of the song. I don't really know. The whole town is laughing at me. Because this is somebody. Yeah, that's somebody. Wait a minute. Sharing tales of love and romance. They sharing tales of love and romance. With who? Who they sharing? High priestess and the priestess. High priestess or a priest. Remember how powerful you are. You took your power back here. And it's your moment. And now you're glowing up. Somebody ran away from a chicken or a chicken ran away from you. A coward, that is what I'm getting. Some kind of coward. Yep, a coward walked away. 8 of Swords. Something about seduction. For seduction, when it came to alignment, and alignment. Tiger's eye. Somebody need to be protected. Tiger's eye is significant. Somebody feels shame. And it was something about their way. Wanting their way. So there's something here when it comes to this mermaid and this fish out of water or shark out of water. Then this fish she's sitting on. Got something still stuck in his mouth when it comes to these birds. So yesterday, I saw 2 road runners in the road yesterday. On my way back from the beach, road runners are very powerful energy of luck. Fast moving change. Especially when it comes to sharing tales of love and romance. Something about a romance is moving quick. Or somebody move quick with a third party. And they're guilty and embarrassed and wrong about it or something. Ten of Cups. Somebody that wanted a happy relationship with somebody. Eight of Swords. Something that's crossing here. Okay. And that's in reverse when it comes to the purity of freedom. They ain't free. They didn't. Somebody's got, they're stuck here or something. Believe in your beauty. Somebody is admiring you here. What is this? What is going on here? No weapon formed against me shall prosper. Any messages, any negative energy sent my way may be returned back to center with death. What can I burn here? Somebody wants to burn the evidence. On what? Which want to burn the evidence on something that they chased? Am I in my head or in my heart? Somebody might try to make a head over heart decision after running away from something. When it's still sealed with their eyes closed there. Somebody was a clear winner, but this male didn't see you as that. Under what risk can I take? They took a chance on something or someone else. Anything else? Here, messages. Quantum manifestations. Let the vortex fix everything here. All right, so how can I deepen my trust? Right now, you don't trust them, and they feel ashamed for something that they did. What am I looking for outside of myself? And that is already within me. Yeah, something that they want. Your light is what they like, but they can't stand it too. So something about a partnership. What about this partnership? Something about seductive. See, I keep seeing this juicy fruit here. I don't know who this is. Is that somebody's person? Secretly seeking a side piece or something? Is that what I'm seeing? No, they're depressed with a side piece. That's what I see. Somebody's depressed. Are you depressed? Changes of appetite, sleep issues. Somebody's not happy with what they chose. That's what I keep hearing. Because I got the arts here. That's something inspiring her. Some inspired energy here of arts. Money. What is that? 20. Let's see. Somebody's death row. Somebody's got the death row here. Semi-aquatic energy here. Tropic. Something about Africa and Asia. America and Australia. Salt water. Something about 70 years lifespan here. Hissing. Bellows. Reduces water. Dance. And vibration. Listen to the local prey. Something about something. Somebody praying on something. What is they praying on? They're praying on something that's got to do with the wind energy. Wind. Somebody might get a wind or something when it comes to somebody telling somebody something. Somebody with something that's D initial might resonate with somebody. Wise words. Somebody might tell somebody with the initials D some wise words. They're in the wrong. Something about the number 39 of the Sagittarius. Something is shattered here with straight talk. Somebody's ego is shattered when it comes about spending dumb money or dumb retail or smart money. Something about mutual funds. But that's something about a mentality break here. Shock. Trapped. Story get deep here. Something about unbalanced, unstable, stable, unbalanced. Something about 101 ways to be creative. Somebody is inspired by some other person when it comes to Venus. Something about a relationship orientated out of Venus is in your second house of income from December 4th on. Talk it through. Some Libra energy. Something about balancing the scale here. Opportunity to earn with friends can help you get a clear on your next step. So between, I'm going to say July 4th and December 4th, somebody going to have something about earning money in a next step. Something about revisiting a tradition with loved ones may benefit your heart and your spirit. So something about some retrograde person just talking about a chain reaction. Somebody was trying to, a liar, a bold-faced liar, and in denial, bold-faced liar. Something that somebody thought you was aging, and now they see you graceful, like full of life. Look like you didn't had some kind of fountain of youth here with this aging, some fountain of youth here. You aging backwards here. So I'm out here in the safari. This is fight or flight energy, naked and afraid energy under the safari. Yesterday's price ain't today's price. When it comes to So Petty with Kevin Petty and Nicki Minaj on the lockdown, somebody get somebody in check. When it comes to Wild at Heart under the baby, okay, and looking for a sugar daddy. So somebody out here looking for a sugar daddy, sugar mama. Let's stop at that energy there. There's a lot of energy that pulled out. There's so much energy right there. I gotta dissect this real quick. It might take me a minute, so take it easy. Get you a glass of juice. Hold on, let me get mine while I'm talking about it. I hope you guys are enjoying the read-in. If you are new to my channel, thank you for joining me. Jaquay, I see you. Powers. Hi, girly. I see you. Welcome to the channel. I'm getting my juice, so don't mind me. Get your juice. I got a blunt here somewhere. And let's go. Let's go. Talking about spending an extensive amount of money. I just saw 150. Somebody spending an extent amount of money when it comes to in denial when it comes to a liar. A main male, the butterfly effect is here when it comes to evolving, growing, next phase, healing, inner child, releasing the past. Something about this seduction has got something to do with temptation, thrills, and seats. But what they seal here and the eyes closed tell me they ain't talking about it. I don't know if y'all can see the eyes on the seal closed. His eyes is closed. And they being non-evasive about it too. When it comes to the choices that they made that were unhealthy. I chopped right out of this message and got back in it. But they still, I don't know if they think you're looking for a new sugar daddy. This is a discrimination is against the law. And this is the new cars drivers love most. This is looking for a sugar daddy. And somebody might still, that was in a relationship with you, might still be in an old outdated thinking with the rose-colored glasses above her head and hair too with non-invasive. Something about somebody that was immature. When that's the baby. Something about wild at heart. The baby might be real in denial and telling lies. This baby, this young immature energy. Somebody that shape-shift on you with the reptilian energy here. Vibration, bellowing, twisting for somebody else. Or roll of death, rolling out onto you for something or someone else. Maybe for monetary energies. Because that came out a couple times. 50s and 100s is out here spending money fast track money. When it comes to wise words, you may save some of that money. This is money flying fast. This could be fast cash, in a flash. Money came quick. Fast cash. Endangering. Somebody might be in danger when they talk to in danger with a bird. Somebody they talk too much about their business too. Yeah. Somebody might be a snake in the grass. I want to get a little energy on that real quick. Just to see who we talking about there. Who is that bird? That's a project endangering birds. When it comes to parakeets. Who's talking? A thrill wants to say something when it comes to seduced by looks. Something about beauty and giving them hell. Some third party is giving them hell. Wrigley's, believe it or not. Double mint twins. So I ran back to my ex because that connection never truly died. So they ran back to somebody, but that's crossing for some money. They went back for that. Or they thought the person had something over you. Here, let's see. Okay, it's in reverse, still crossing. Is my deck in reverse? They had irreconcilable differences. No, my deck is not in reverse. Irreconcilable differences, but the energy came in reverse. People are starting to notice I'm not my normal self. They never was, because with the reptilian energy said that they shapeshift to fit some kind of paradigm here, and they're ashamed that they switched up on you here. I do not. I do. How do I move forward? When they ask me back here, you know what I mean? What can I take? What risk can I take today? And then, am I in my head or in my heart? Well, this is how do I move forward here. And then when it came here, what can I burn? The evidence of the third party and the evidence of them having a third party pregnant in the background or had a baby with that person secretly. Something is being said. They're depressed about it here. Somebody that they went to, that baby daddy, somebody that wanted them for money, with looking for that sugar daddy, and they fell right in the hands of somebody that now they stuck on you, and that person that they went toward is stuck on them. Okay, under fatigue and under cognitive issues, under restlessness and slowness, under self-critical thoughts and morbid thoughts. Okay, when it comes to being depressed here. Okay, this person is, I am still looking for a sign from you that you still care. So when it comes to you and you still caring, okay, this person is looking for a reaction out of you, because I got reaction here too. I did get reaction here, but this is shattered, because the reaction that they're looking for you is going to piss them off, and it's already done pissed you off. So this, when it comes to aligning with the angels here, speaking here in this energy here, I blossom and bloom as I use my gifts. All things simply align as I feel the feelings of my divine. So when it came to you, waking up and seeing the truth of a situation, when it comes to the Eight of Swords, blinded to the truth, this is where the 777 shows up, where they walked away for seduction or a thrill or temptation or something, another person, place, or thing, and tried to be blinded to the truth and left you sitting here wondering what was going on. Now the baby is crying. See, look at the baby crying under depression. They crying now. The baby's crying and stubborn, you know what I mean, over the situation that they chose. Need not to fear, because you remember how powerful you are. Now they sitting here pouting, remembering how you are, because now you woke up and see your worth here. Now where they was blinded to your worth before, choosing something over you here, 1717 of self-reliance. You don't need them in this energy no more. Angel says, in this energy, as I take leadership of my life brings a flow of good fortune and good blessings. What I say, you don't need this person anymore. High Priestess energy steps in. Okay? As the Ten of Cups comes in, happiness is on its way. When it comes to straight talk, you know what I mean? Straight up to your face. Right? The art, somebody else becomes their own narrative. You know what I mean? You are the narrator of your own narrative. So you can write the narrative at the dawn of any new day, right? So how do I move forward? You took your power back here in this energy and woke up. When it came to wake up, it's your moment. No, right? So how can I deepen my trust right now? By trusting in yourself, right? But in reverse for the other person, because right, my deck is upside down, but it really ain't. You know what I mean? I am apologizing for my truths, but that person never apologized for their truths. Say they decided to be with some third party, they never said, oh, or took accountability. So you took your magic and manifested quantum. So you let the vortex of whatever situation, circumstance fix itself, fix everything. The vortex is going to fix it. Synchronicity. Okay? Somebody's on a rampage here. Rampage to love. Stop chasing, start attracting. So in this energy, what you did in this energy, stop getting, when the person was looking for a reaction from you, you started attracting something else out of that reaction. So the reaction they was looking for, they didn't get here. Somebody here, they love you bad. When I say they love you bad, baby. They on you. Okay, they on you. They love you bad. Okay, so like when I say, like, Back then, Mike Jones, back then they didn't want you. But now you hot. Psst, what they say, they all up on you. Well, back when they was evasive about the relationship with you and them and where it was going and always thought you would be there with juggling your hair. Two of Pentacles. Now the shit's stacked against them. Four of Pentacles says they holding on way too tight, but guess what? You stacked up. You don't need them, head or heart. And you can walk away at any point given time. Because guess what? You never really needed them. So they're depressed. Why are they depressed in the energy, Spirit? Page of Swords says because they turned their back on you. It's now a curious, and they cleverly did some things behind their back against you. And the chatter is getting too much with chatting. Okay, and it's energy. Maliciously gossip about you behind your back. Yep. Offering somebody else pentacles. Offering other energies, crushes, one night stands, boo things, side chicks, mistresses, friends with benefits. And now they depressed over the shit that they chose over you. Looking for a sugar daddy. This is a person that was a player. Somebody that wanted to be ho-hopping with everything that they could get that wasn't stopping. But now the return of sender of the hex, the curse, the black magic, the spells, and the negative entities are now all being returned to sender because you took your power back here. What risk can they take? They took the risk already. The risk of chance of taking to lose you. The divine energy. The earth angel. Okay. Earth angel. Yeah, so now that's some curved energy. They see how the energy curved? See, they was offering to a third party. Now they want to, so the third party then curved the energy now in y'all relationship. Princess of Pentacles and the Princess of Swords. Because of words. They having words over you now. Stop chasing, because you stopped chasing and now you starting to attract something else. And this person is making them feel some type of way. Make you feel some type of way. Yeah, that's the truth right there. And that's down. Down to the word. Okay? Down to the word. Okay? They're on a rampage to find out. They want to meet you here. Alchemizing yourself here. Be careful. These hoes ain't loyal. Okay? Yeah, he was offering sex and a good time. Somebody got a baby with Happy 10 here. That's birth. Happy birthday. Yeah, somebody's birth. Oh, yeah. Blinded to the truth, though. They wanted you to know that they had a family with somebody else. And they wanted you to carry this burden of being triangulated with the shit. And now they in their motherfucking head, 9 of Swords, about it. Look. Now that the scales is being balanced, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius could be here balancing this energy out. But the energy says that this is unstable. Very unstable energy. This person is not being able, they're not handling it. Can you handle it if we go there, baby, tonight? Oh, if I go there with you, baby, if we go there, baby, something to you. I don't know. Can you handle it? Yo, they just been playing like a crazy song list playing right now. Don't mind me if I start bellowing out any kind of songs list or something. That's just where that's just how the shit that's playing right now. Somebody that was being petty, that wanted you to carry this burden with this petty right here shit with Kevin Petty. Petty, immature, toxic, low vibrational, prison, institutionalized thinkings. Somebody here, somebody petty. Something about offset. So something offset a situational circumstance. You, them, you, because you didn't react. Okay, I hear you. When it came to a family dynamic, you didn't react. So you just disappeared like a motherfucking, they attracted something else. How can I go deeper in my trust right now? They trust the wrong thing here. And now they're in an imprisonment over it, a balancing, juggling something or someone in the background that you can't see. Page of Swords. That's the truth. Okay, they holding you close to their heart though, with words, cutting words. They holding you close. Clarify why. How do I move forward? 4 of Wands says that celebrations was here with a community or a unity here, and now it's the 6 of Lightning. When it came to the 4 of Wands, somebody that they was supposed to have been passionate toward, fulfillment. Unwelcoming now, though. That energy is now unwelcoming. Final. Family issues is here too. And animosity is here too. Somebody ain't got a lot of animosity towards you. Because this is frozen energy here. Of how do I move forward now that you done pulled your energy back. And somebody asking that? What the fuck? Oh, stop. Yeah, they feel like they in a mental imprisonment because you pulled your energy back from them. Eight of Swords. But when you was an Eight of Swords over them going to a third party, and you now no need to fear. Remember you how powerful you are, and wake up at your moment. And now that you're not there, and feeling trapped, blinded to the truth, and self-limited, you've accepted it, self-accepting, seeing clarity, and release what did no longer serve you. Now you live in my backslide. You know what I mean? You got that fountain of youth because you chose yourself over something that was making you feel naked and afraid. So what yesterday's price and today's price means to me is the reaction that they was looking for, they did not get with the chain reaction of the vampire energy. You, them, you. When it comes to Sagittarius energy, you'll do well to collaborate with co-workers. So they collaborated with networking with friends, colleagues, co-workers, side chicks, mistresses, and boo things. Third number 39 might resonate with you. Somebody could be 39. Address could be address 39. November 22nd, December to December 21st might resonate with somebody. And like I said, from now to December might resonate with somebody. Something is very significant in this timeline because it's very significant, and this is a manifesting time at this present time. They say quantum manifestations. That means that they told me on a fast track when I first came in this energy. This energy is fast. I saw 2 road runners in the road in front of my car yesterday morning coming from the beach at a sunset. Balance. Somebody is unstable about collaborating, or somebody about collaborate, the person that they collaborated with, because Frankenstein head is here. Yeah, Frankenstein under mentality block and shot and trap. And trap came a couple times up here. Some dumb money here by extension, extending the money and investing in such people. So they invested in such people. So they thought that this was buying love, hopeless romantic type shit. Yeah, here he is. Yep, yeah, that's who that is. That's the Emperor here. This is a very draining energy here. Showing dumb, yeah, very just Frankenstein energy. Could be paying for sex, spending stupid money. Page of Wands, gullible, impatient, and procrastinating energy. Tell me about this vampire energy. Tell me about it. Somebody got a clouded judgment and not happy about the subject or situation or that they chose over you. Now, talk about it. Who is that? Unbalanced, unstable. What's mentally unstable? Frankenstein. Their head, they like cement something over another person, and they're like mad at each other too. Kiwi, furry with each other. Shit is furry, fuzzy. The energy is vague. Yeah, somebody got pictures of you, Empress. And this person is watching you, because this is you, Empress. And you got proof that this person was untrue to you. They were being deceptive to you here with the Emperor here. Tell me about it. Tell me about this energy. Tell me one more about this energy to clarify the vampire energy to the Empress. The Hermit, toxic. So you putting a rest to this. This is a death to this. This is somebody wants to resurface from the dead here. This is. Hold on. I need my magnifying glass. I can't see what I'm. Here lies body of M. Williams Butcherson. Lost soul. So you walked away from a lost soul here that's out here spending dumb money. Dollar amount refers to as bucks. They spending bucks on sex and a good time and drugs and a thrill. It's juicy fruit. Tell me some more about this energy. You evolving and growing. Next phase and heading and heal your inner child woundings. Something was a release from the past. Yeah, they still doing magic on you, though. Third party might be doing magic on you, throwing spells at you. Yeah, that's definitely spell work. You might got a warlock here, too, and he's jealous. These two are a team together. They may not actually do the spell magic together, but as a team, in energy, they are a duo. Because his energy is so negative towards you, and her energy is so negative toward him in some aspects, but for him to be in love with you, this money is being because it's in a frequency. And it's so it's a fix. Somebody is fixed on money because it says smart money, mutual funds, institutional investors. So somebody invested in something only for monetary reasons. Stop chasing, start attracting. You will love you badly. So they love you. Okay, Ace of Lightning. That's striking hard. That struck they ass real hard. In this energy of you depending on yourself, because they thought you was going to be depending on them. Let's talk about it here. If you're not subscribe to the channel. Miss Shine Light 7, insightful. Not. Oh wait, they don't want you to know that. That hit the floor. Oh, fake spirituals. They fake dragon hordes came in reverse under protecting the future. They didn't want to. They wanted your future to be unprotected. But a fake spiritualist thought they could tap into your energy here. Because when I went to move that card, my deck spinned over. Somebody that's in a business rival. So like I said, these two are in cahoots together. And that's how this business rival, because this is how this is going to reply here when it comes to can't stand your grind or your hustle. Neither one of them can. Spreading rumors about you as well. This is cognitive issues when it comes to thinking and concentrating real hard. And becomes harder to think about anything else but you. And this shit is sliding. Somebody's being blackmailed. This shit's sliding all around. Yeah, it's a slippery slope for somebody here. They don't want nobody to know when it comes to still digging dirt up on you too. They don't want me to. Hold on, let me get that deck. They want me to talk to you about that. See this? See it's turned over. See this shit turned over on its own. I wasn't looking. Laid of the land, ancestral wisdom. But I also got the ancestral wisdom right here in front of me that told me early on in the message that spirit was on that your spiritual team was in your favor. I saw that before, right? When it came to the alchemy, you are the narrator of your narrative here. 37, 34 is 7, and then this is the alchemist, you. A dawn of a new day. That's what they juggled you figuring out yourself, figuring out who you was and who you could be. And at the end of the day, your ancestors guided you and said, "What? What? That's a chosen one. I mean, that's a chosen one." Let's see what the back of the deck I got. Repairing the veil under forgiveness. And I had forgiveness when I first came into the energy. But believe of your beauty. But they chose this other beauty over you. Beauty over brains, or brains over beauty. Mind full when it came to a group think that popped out. Group thought, the way they thought. So these other people's minds think alike. They like birds of a feather, like flock together type shit. So they like bird. Like chicken heads, because the chicken ran over across the street to get to the other side where the other chickens was. So they now hanging out over there with them other chicken heads and, you know what I mean, bird bees and things like that under business rival. Okay, can't stand you. Who's this shit can't stand you? Because see, somebody out here overbearing, demanding, and spiteful. Can't stand your passionate, take charge energy when it comes to aging. This shit's getting old to them. They don't like this shit. When it comes to neediness and creative blocks and coldness, that's what they are to you. But nurture and forgiveness and growth is what you got because you got that butterfly effect. When it comes to evolving, growing, next phase, and healing your inner child woundings, now this person is chasing you in its energy. It may not be chasing you physically. You may not see this person physically coming after you, calling you. You still might be in no contact. But the way Spirit is showing me this energy right now is because this person is so depressed over losing you, because they didn't realize like how nurturing, how the fairness of your growth changed, okay? When it came to fear of being abandoned by you, of now wanting to chase you now because now they want to become codependent on your energy, something that they didn't see before, or they saw it because now that they lost with a cheater card. I got the cheat sheet here. It's going to require them to do some things different here when it comes to the devil's energies. Like, look, I ain't got to make this shit up. Look, at the top of the deck, what we got? Nine of Swords. They feeling, this is the same energy that they wanted you to feel. But you're not there, though. You, them, you. The reaction that they were looking for, they did not get. Yeah, judgment. Right. They want now, they with the pettiness that they tried, the Spirit is judging them. Devil, twice. Being a cheater. This is a quick reference guide. Guidance was here when it came to self-reliance. You relied on yourself because Spirit helped you rely on yourself. Let's see the truth. See through the veil. Because repairing the veil of forgiveness, when Spirit showed you the truth. Now, how can I deepen my trust right now? Let go and trust. Today, find the center in your chaos and be certain with yourself so you can deepen your trust in others. Am I apologizing for my truth? No, you're not apologizing for being who you are, seeing your worth. No, you are not. Okay? Today, be proud of your truth. Catch yourself when you want to apologize or withhold parts of it. You never knew whose life you will change when you are brave enough to speak it. Speak life and speak truth over yourself. If somebody is not treating you the way you want to be treated, okay? See the light in it and walk away. Be the lighthouse that shines on the courage that lives and lives in all of us. This will give others permission to speak their own truth. There is room for all of us. Today, courage is contagious. To be in your own truth and in your own power. What part of you is apologizing for your truth, and why are you doing that? What am I grateful for right now? Everything that you chose to take back. Your power, your worth, your happiness, your peace, your growth, and above all, your sanity. The universal law of attraction says that we all attract into our lives that is which we are focused. And if you focus on this negative energy, guess what? More negative will roll right behind it. Close your eyes and put your hand on your heart and think these 3 things for which you are grateful for today. At least 3 things that you are thankful for. Notice the abundant growth within you. Amen. That's what you're grateful for. Change, discernment, and to cancel any negative or any devil's work that's being sent your way. And that it be sent right back to the sender, attached with death. May it be a death to them and a new beginning for you. May at whatever it is, may it be a more like a cease and assist, like stop action in the spiritual energy. What am I looking for outside of myself that is already within me? Breathe in your favorite essential oil. Inhale deeply into your belly Drop your shoulders and spend some time hanging out with your soul today. Ask for what you need and be ready for the answers. Are you looking for more guidance, confidence, peace, love, wisdom, or something else? When we search outside of ourselves, we can become overwhelmed, frustrated, and need to feel quite good and not feel quite good enough. It is time to go inward to find everything you seek. All the answers you need lie within you. The alchemy. The alchemy right there says it all right there. That's what's looking inside of you. And you see that song that Cardi wrote about that outside? Boy, that thing hit hard. I bet somebody chest wheezing right about now. And I guess that song can apply to a lot of people that lose a good one in their life. Somebody that was loyal. Somebody that was down. Somebody that got it all at the top of their game and ain't flashy and showing that shit off like that. But guess what? When they don't see your worth, it ain't your obligation to make them see your worth. What else could this mean? What else could this mean? There is always multiple ways to look at every situation. Our first reaction is usually rooted in our fears of limiting beliefs. And that's what that person stood on when it came to you. That you had these limiting beliefs that you will always be there and you always stand there for them and stand for their bullshit because they did so much things before this that led up that thought that she didn't let me go then, that she ain't definitely gonna let me go now. I did this and she ain't let me go then, but she definitely ain't gonna let me go now. And then that moment in time when they thought like, yeah, she's done this before. Yeah, we've broken up before. I've cheated before. I've done this before. And I went back with my words and she's taking me back. And this time, with the reptilian energy here, of the semi-aquatic energy of tropics in Africa and Asia, some about salt water and lifespans of 70 years, something about adults, something about the death. You did a death roll on them. You rolled out, dropped and rolled out. Okay, when it came to bellows, produces water and a dance. When it comes to vibration, look at the situation today by stepping outside of the trigger and ask, what else could this mean? Is there something else in your soul calling you to learn in this moment? Or is there a pattern that is ready to be broken? Like if you over something and it's like you done this time and time again, I done gave you chance after chance after chance after chance. Now this is this song that came to my head, right? And I don't know, she was like, something about I met you and I liked you and then like I tried to make it work but you just didn't fit. And something about, I don't know, that's just sticking to me. Something about that person just didn't fit. You tried to make it work but that person just didn't fit. So walking in the other person's shoes and seeing it from their perspective, if it doesn't involve someone else, ask yourself, how is the life happening for me right now? After they cheated, that is. That came over cheater. Trust, surrender, let go of the wheel. You can trust. You can trust yourself. Trust fully in yourself so that you can deepen your trust in others. Trust creates safety. When we feel safe, we feel unstoppable. And somebody tried to stop you by making you feel unsafe with them. You didn't feel like they were there for you because they should. And she said, like, in the song, it was like you didn't fit because you would show up for others and you never showed up for me. So all that did was teach me. So she said, and I let it hurt so that it would teach me, so that I would not go back there. And I put my heart on it. Don't stop me when I try to leave. Because look what you did to me. I did. I did. Oh man, this song is right on the tip of my tongue, right, y'all. I don't know what I'm singing, but I forget, like, the words. Like, the shit is, like, coming to me in sparks. But whatever you did it for, you wanted it to hurt you so that it would teach you not to, like, to trust a person like this, or to see through the veil. Like, you wanted it to hurt for some reason. That's like the song is like, I'm like, who can I serve today? Yourself. Because self-reliance for 1717 is here. As I take leadership of my life brings a flow of good fortune and good blessings. Listen to your heart. Who needs you? Make one soulful connection today and give solely to spread more love, expecting nothing in return. And every time you gave out your heart to this person, asking for nothing in return, they couldn't give you nothing but everything but ultimatums and conditions. That's why they chose the third party, temptation. They couldn't give you what you wanted. Here. What excuses am I making right now? They're making a lot of excuses for the lies, the manipulation, the betrayal. They're making a lot of shame here. They're in denial here. They're very much in denial here. Very much so. A liar and a bold-faced liar here, caught with their best friend. Yeah, this is a bold-faced liar here. Making excuses for things. No more waiting. There will never be enough time. Time is now. So, like, the denial. What excuses are they making now? There is no more excuses. They don't have to make an excuse about why they couldn't balance, why the scale became unbalanced. They don't have to make an excuse anymore. The Ten of Pentacles said you balanced it on your own. By choosing yourself here with the High Priestess here. And not only that, with the butterfly effect here, by evolving and growing and looking towards your next phase. Queen of Wands says, you know what I mean? They was passionate to take charge with someone else, and you let them. Even if it turned out to be the wrong decision for them. They looking back at you with My Way or the Highway. Because now they're dancing with the devil. Devil came out twice when we were doing the message. How can I infuse more self-love and compassion into my daily life? Meditation. Salt baths. Cleansing your space. Crystals. They told you tiger's eye. There's a narcissist in your energy too. Okay. They wanted to put somebody in your face to put you in your place. Put someone else in your face to put you in your place. Causing you to lose your appetite for. They thought that's what they was doing when they was looking for a reaction from you. These are your haters now. 101 ways to be a hater here. Today's price ain't yesterday's price. Yesterday's price ain't today's price. So what you took yesterday, you ain't gonna take today. And when they was doing shit they way, highway now, this person is hating on you, is a narcissistic. I told you already. It came out already, right here. What did I do with it? I told you they was narcissistic here. Oh, right here. Love bombing somebody, third party, love is self-absorbed, and one side of here. Yeah, a straight up dog right there. They don't want you to know that they didn't let you know. You might have not, they charmed you here. Yeah. So this person was seeking a thrill, and that's where the seek and seek came out. Someone to learn or cut a cord here. They was creating cords here. Your spiritual team is blocked their ass out though. Ancestors, angels, spirit, guides, and goddesses got your back. Let's see who out here. And this is in reverse. And they were blocking your dreams because this person was trying to take your success here. Let's go back here and check out. Let's see what spirit want me to tell you here about that. Who? Oh, they not happy here. Let's see what goddesses is out here first. What they protecting you with. Let's see, they trying your transformation. What they protecting you with these from Hades, these haters. Who is out here with balancing the scale of love, going into this new phase, in this new season. Dancing with the devil, trying to get you through these devils here. Who out here? Ooh, you got Tunette under pleasures. You about to be out here looking sexy. You about to look sexy. You got these etheric cords being cut with family ties. Hey, boy. They out here cut. Ooh, this is just jumping out. So we got harvest. I told you it's a quantum manifestation. Like I told you, big manifestation. All the things you want in there. Bong, 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 bong. Bongos. Maya. Giving and receiving. Somebody gonna get some karma. So they out here defending you out here with the ancient Egypt was out here. I thought I saw Egypt, Africa. Egypt, Asia, Africa, and Haiti I saw. Okay. Queen, Mother, Nanny. Somebody liberates themselves through this energy as well. A sasaya of joy. Didn't I tell you? You are being healed in the name of Jesus. Being healed. Your stripes, you have been wiped clean with purity here. Who can I serve today? The divine. Somebody serving the devil here too, though. Under serendipities, your happiness, your home, your lighthouse. Some unity is coming in too. Somebody's going to be united with something. Somebody called. Somebody's unity of love is calling in. Somebody's coming into union with their person. Somebody that was a slick motherfucker is being, they slimy ways is being revealed here. But they don't want you to know. Yeah, well, just keep waiting. They was very impatient. Their patience is going to catch up with them. Their impatience is going to definitely catch up with them. Business rival. Yeah, when it comes to uncertain. That third party they went to, that thought everything was going to be up in the air. Well, now everything has come crashing down. That's why they didn't want to tell you about the third party, because they didn't know how the relationship was going to go. And when they went over there, and before they could do it, you had got wind of it, and they couldn't turn back. So they had to go dance with something or someone else with reaction here. Solitude now, thinking about the things that they've done. Ooh, they threw my table over and my box around. Yeah, that's the truth. Yeah, they sit in solitude about the shit now. Licking their motherfucking wounds and what the shit they did. It's artists. I told you what they did. That was the artists already came here. I told you that. That was you. You when you changed up and started believing in yourself. The alchemist of your own narrative. Transformation of the butterfly effect. You became a heel. Then because they were seeking thrills, being a dog, you woke up. You realized that, your worth here. Magic. They was putting a spell on you too. They was using spell work. I told you down here, they was using that shit as together for your energy. They was going to transmute your energy and swap destinies with you. Because they was going to make you miserable and take your happiness and be happy in a third party with a third party somewhere, you know what I mean, living off your energy. Being mean and nasty to you and over there happy and then glowing over there with a third party. But you shut that shit down. They didn't do that shit. They didn't even get the relationship off the ground. They couldn't even use your energy because once you found out the confidence that they thought they had, they couldn't even use that shit to be in a happy relationship with anyone, really, because they were too broken over you. You didn't realize how much an impact you had over this person. Down here, when it comes to this person that's hating on you as a narcissistic, they suffering like a MF right now. Suffering, because you didn't give them you didn't give them what they was looking for. You didn't give them a reaction that they was looking for. Instead, you transformed so much that they can't even find you, reach you, and know who the fuck they talking to. Yep, now they can't make no decision. Indecisions. That's the thing I came across, and they can't decide on, like, should they come to you? Should they leave you alone? Should they walk away? Should they go pursue something else that they went and chose over you? Yeah, look, growth. This summer, like, you about to make some people realize what they truly lost. Somebody growth. This summer, somebody about to have a major transformation here. With this lack and suffering and past, and then there's growth in summer. This person that's suffering and watching you glow. Because this came under the artist and the transfer butterfly and how they seek the thrill and all these things in this summer. Yeah, let's see. Somebody liberates themselves and somebody's still watching and they can't call it, but they know there's something. Yeah, they thought isolated thoughts. And I tell you, to morbid thinking of depression over you. Unity. That's it. Y'all were supposed to be, you were supposed to be hung up over this person. Because y'all was supposed to be together. And they stood on you being down for the get down for them because they knew you was loyal. But now that you're not standing on that shit no more, they thoughts is conflicting. They thought this. So now that they disappeared, where's Waldo? Something about ashwagandha is here. Something about sleeping, anxiety, fertility, muscle strength. Now that you're standing in your power and your truth under the Princess of Wales, hurry, claim your. Somebody wanted to come in and claim you here with you because you walked away. Now they want to come in and claim you. You know what I mean? Now that they see that you transform. Now they want to come in because Uranus is here as opportunist stuff. They're not coming in because they love you. You know what I mean? Because you deserve the best. They're not coming in because you deserve the best. And you know what I mean? That would be matching your energy, but that's what they're going to tell you. Because you deserve it. I'm coming back because I did the wrong thing, lied, tell you some shit. And all the while, they got somebody else that they sleeping with. Ashwagandha here. Green living. Stress reliever. You know what I mean? Overactive thyroid. The Ayurvedics. Something about may kill cancer. So may kill some energy. You could be a cancer energy. Some toxic energy want to come in and kind of like save the day. Yeah, nah. I just saw the sun in reverse. So that's the moon. See the sunset and the sunrise. Sunset, sunrise. And then it says until debt. Seriously, this is a karmic debt. And it's not flowing. It's unstable. With stability is unstable. They're still wearing rose-colored glasses as well because it was evasive here, right here. I knew that. I told y'all that it was evasive the way they felt because I'm still looking for some kind of sign that you care, but that's still confusing. When it comes to a wish fulfillment, you were the wish fulfillment and they fumbled it, gave it away, throwed it away, didn't want it, whatever the fuck, because of a tactic. They were still, yeah. So in spring, where they were supposed to plant a seed and come back, they didn't. You know what I mean? And they knew that in spring that you was worth it, but chose not to go toward it. Fuck it. They didn't want it. They wanted something else. So now it's contradictory here when it comes to two-face or risk. Under unsafe or denial, a union, hooking up with someone else, or seeking a third with something or someone else under illusion. Yeah, that shit is being put to a death. That's a Six of Swords. They wanted, it was wavy though. That situation was wavy with the person. Emotions, wavy, toxic, cutting words, magic, spell work, and infatuation and a crush. And they wanted to be over you. Seven of Pentacles said they had the idea that this person was going to be a stalemate to you and be in a relationship with them, stable. But now they sitting here, 8 of Cups, because they walked away. Queen of Pentacles. And you stable on your own. And that's why this person is still looking at you. And that's why this person is mad. That Six of Wands says that, you know what I mean? This person took a chance on another person over you. Yeah, now they the Hermit, making a decision that the mirror effect of this love bombing or some kind of gaslighting or some kind of hoover now is coming through for this person. Now they hung up over. Or hung up over you, because now they strutted their stuff with competition here, 9 of Pentacles. And now you blocking it out, 7 of Wands. And now something new, creative endeavor is coming in with the Queen of... Yeah, somebody that they sleeping with, all right? When it came to the 5 of Pentacles, out and cold with this person that they chose over you, because you still creatively moving on and manifesting your own desires here, because it was a karmic deck to play, because they put you in a competition. 5 of Swords says that they also they was actually pointing a finger at you while hung up about you in a third party situation, 10 of Cups, entangled with more than just one third party, really. And then that's also the wheel will turn in your favor. Judgment says that they're gonna be judged harshly for it with the Ace of Pentacles financially. Like I told you, they might have a windfall right now, but it ain't gonna be all for always. That shit is gonna be fast, easy come, easy go. That was a quick message for somebody, someone, something. Somebody that's suffering over you. Devil. Find the balance. Let's see what the balance is. Find the balance. What's the balance here? When it comes to this blocking this person out, you loving yourself, putting you first, doing you. Gaslighting, disruption. Somebody wants to come in. Somebody has when they had distractions with other third parties, now they want to be, you know, they feel like now is you doing things unjust to them. Believes that everyone betrays, that now you're betraying them. Love begins new for you in this energy of balance. Some new beginning comes in new for you. Contradictory. They don't want it because they want you to be with them. Solar plexus, your energy is illuminated through the solar plexus energy. Share of love. They want you to offer to them again. But they sabotage with sabotage here. And they waited too long with procrastinating. They was with somebody else, and now that they met up with somebody and they can't deny that they was with this other person, they're pissed that the pleasures that they chose over you with the depression here is stressing them. They're worried. Worried about their adversities here. I accept that the challenges are the best way to learn. But they didn't learn the way you think they learned. What they learned was that, you know what I mean? They didn't take accountability for their actions. That's one thing they didn't learn. They learned that's in reverse. Everything is in reverse. That their money is going quick. 3 to 6 months, I'm telling you, they're going to be back poor again. Y'all, official person, somebody officially over. Somebody officially sets the record straight here when it comes to a false person. And if it talks about great fortune, you get ready to get a big win. Somebody get ready to get some money. Not sure who. Somebody changes when it comes to an obstacle. Somebody's car might break down here for somebody. I don't know. That's somebody's car, vehicle. Parked that front of somebody's house. That's traveling too. Somebody might even get a new car with great fortune. That's a new car. Yeah, that's a new car. Somebody that's on bad health. Bad health was in reverse. So somebody mentally fucked up over you still. Somebody that's the privileged lady that they didn't know that you was the privileged lady because you came in reverse. Something about the lovers. Somebody's some solid relationship here. When it was an immature or petty situation involved. When it comes to toil and labor, the work they put in behind your back to come against you here. When it comes to the narcissistic behavior. Self-indulgences, the people they chose over you. Yeah, when it comes to cannonballs here, under honor, for high honor, they threw that at you. Yeah, now they in despair of doing it to you. You know what I mean? Now that you blocked them out here, and you don't want nothing else to do with them, they're in despair, under worry. Things is over. You saw through what their facade. That's it. Lady de la Mortis. This is the dead situation. Angel of Las Mortis. Transition to the spirit realm. This is a dead subject. It's over. Yeah. Violet Angel breaking dawn. Break of dawn. You changed on them in the dawn. A new story started for you. No matter what the sugar skull. Well, no matter what these old dead souls said before. This person lost out on something. A lost soul is what I keep hearing. Lost soul. Somebody that they courting. They lost with that person. Stuck with that person. Figurative, metaphorically speaking. Somebody could have a baby. They could live in Philadelphia, New York, New Jersey, Maryland, Delaware, Virginia, Nebraska. They could have moved and relocated to Texas. They could live in Africa, being a descendant of Africa, Asia, Egypt, Cairo to be specific. Somebody on a roller coaster ride of despair here. Ride the wave and grip tight when it comes to official person. Officially over, officially made something a point being here. When it comes to official person, ooh, that jumped right out quick. Quick message when that came to adapting to the thrill. To adapt to thrive. So whatever they're doing, it's all to thrive. Like it's all for clout. It could be like bummy energy. It could be, or they're gonna die. Sink or swim type shit. Like this is either do or die type energy. Like the people that they hanging around now, the lifestyle that they involving themselves in right now, survival demands flexibility, embrace change, or be left behind. When it comes to the mutual strength, like you're not in, the mutual strength that y'all had that was invisible, the cord has now been cut, and the connections unseen guides your path more than you know. So they, like invisibly, like y'all are connected in like some type of way because this person won't let go. Somebody might need a cord cut in here. This person won't let go of your energy. Even though you blocked them out, they still not letting go. Even though things have changed, they still holding on with energetic, scrying into the energy under the morning ritual. Let me hear that. Under 7, how they feel about you blocking them out right now. They're puzzled about why you, like, they're puzzled that you're not still stuck over them. I got you. Why? Why are they puzzled? Antisocial, when you're not talking. This is causing chaos for them. Confusion, perplexed, left out, silent treatment in their feelings, and falling down and disasters with the other people that they're dealing with. Something about sipping, something about the gossip, something about rumors, nosy what you got going. So how balanced you look and how you look good doing it. And this is putting pressure on them, making them look like the karmic, the third party, or a lesson that they needed to learn from you, another person. Yeah, so by what they was chasing, continuous cycle, bad decisions and addictions, that dropped out. Now they paranoid about the consequences of cautioning their insecurities and feeling guarded and mixed signals. And now that the game is over their poor choices, come on, and their lustful ways. Here, let's see that. Lusty. And now they isolated themselves and feeling tension today over the situation and wishing that they didn't do the situation because they want a second chance, but they got the lack mentality. When it came to the Frankenstein here, that's their mentality here. Frankenstein blocked and shocked and trapped over you, divine feminine, when it comes to them. You know what I mean? What you know about them, and because you are your high priestess energy. Because you see self-worth here, you see your value here. And this energy is under self-indulgences, your worth, your value, the time to heal, the shadow work, and self-appreciation. You appreciate the shit you found out about the person. Tell me some more about this lack mentality ass thing here they got going. Shit, camera's action on this person, reminiscing, making the memories, and learning from the past. Somebody's perception is sharp right now when it comes to establishing settled security and wealth. They was over there chasing the thrill, attraction, teasing, hooking up, dating, third parties, and temptation. That's what I told you up here. All this shit is repeating now. I started to tell you that all this shit is repeating. Yeah, they're running. Now they the runner, you the chaser. They chasing you and you ran away now type shit. Fear and intimacy, running away, intensity, letting go, and turmoil or fleeing. Or fleeing. They're dealing with a snake. When it comes to this twin flame energy, with the yin to their yang, the balance, the union, the duality, the complacement, as well as the polar opposites of each other. The competition that they tried to put you in when I told you with the peacock that came in the energy, now they're in despair. They're puzzled about why they chose to do those things. Because now they was under the devil's, you know what I mean? Playground shit. The other woman looking over their shoulders and can't figure out what to do. Now that you changed up on them. Let's see. Love on the brain, fantasizing, daydreaming, and nostalgia. Abnormally obsessed with you. Pay attention to the abnormal and unusual in life. And this person's acting weird and unusual. Yeah, they cradling something, a secret, a baby, a situation or a circumstance, a lie, a mistress or a girlfriend. Vision, they looking at you change up on a sunrise. I told you where you changed up. When it came to the galaxies, thinking from another angle. Running twice when it comes to sprint toward the target. You, okay, just you. Right, follow. They want to follow you now when they was walking away from you, leading with their dinglings. Yep, cooperating with the third party, learning lessons and chasing thrills with them. But now, they want to come back towards you. Here, bad health. You know what I mean? Ending that shit. They don't want to do that shit. Total eclipse of the heart. No, they can't do that though, because these bad choices is hitting hard. They wanted your reaction. Now let's time for some action. Now we gonna get the action now. Just do it if you think of it. So they things that they was doing just because they thought about it. Now love is on the brain about you. You know what I mean? That's just how that shit works. You ain't there. You ain't getting none of this shit. You probably don't even know none of this shit is happening, but it's happening. What's happening? What they following? What they running toward? The target. What was the target here? What was abnormal? What was the cooperative? What they was cooperating with? And what's the consequences? Bad habits. Drugs and addictions and toxicities. What else is here? When it comes to this shit. Clear. Oh, they said this. Fucking happiness hater. What else? That was who they was cooperating with. Somebody that didn't want to see you happy. And that's karma. Wasting time with somebody that didn't want to see you happy and was trying to break up y'all relationship. Who else? What's this abnormal shit here? The stuck. No change. Shit. Seeing you shine. That's abnormal. How was you supposed to shine after I was supposed to broke you down? They did this purposely. This was an imposter. And when they want to be you, acts like, dress like, looks like, copies you. You want to be your impersonator, your doppelganger. You know what I mean? Yeah, somebody that's going to be bankrupt soon. You know what I mean? That's somebody that's crying over you past due. You know what I mean? Somebody that's living in the moment and living in it now and having good vibrations now. Everything seems all good on the outside, but you moving in silence has got them fucked up because they don't know what you got going on. What else? Yeah, they out here. Hey, they want to put an end to these groupies and come back towards you. That's groupies there. That's who they was hooking up. That went on the floor here. Let's see. They wanted to steal your love, though. They want to come in and take a risk to take a steal, see if they could come back and fuck you up over again, get you fucked up over them. Yeah, because they see you winning. They know that you the jackpot. They know that you are the jackpot. You are it. You are the bag outside. I keep hearing that song by Cardi. That new one. Bad karma coming for that person. I'm telling you. It could be a literal death. I ain't even holding you. I ain't even going to hold you. There might be a literal death. Literally. Yep, dirty offer. They want to come in and offer you, but it's going to be dirty because they head over you. And they overthinking about you getting somebody new. And they want to come in and cock block, but Spirit says, man, let them try to come over here. We will split them down their backs. You heard, big fella? You heard. They on 10 out here for you. Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Macatron, Archangel Uriel, all them Jones is out here. Home. They want to come home. Because you transform, they want to come home. They want to be stable with you, but it ain't going to be stable because this is a cheater. This person ain't learned their lesson. I'm going to tell you when this person will learn this lesson. Never. Never. Yeah, home came right back. They want to come home to you. Yeah, prosperity, because you got some prosperity coming and you happy and you transmuted your pain into your prosperity. And that's the all dirty offer. They want to come and take your prosperity and offer it to some weak bitch down here. And that's the spell work they got going here with this warlock witch shit. Yeah, the courage that you don't realize that your strength, that you have the courage to be something. They taking your niceness for your weakness is what I heard. Yeah, you a blessing, but they missed their blessing, huh? Chasing a snake. Yeah, the willpower to walk away saved your life here. Tell me a little bit about this. Talk about the blessing. Talk about the courage. Talk about the home. Talk about paranoid and bad karma. And talk about the crying over you. Talk about the eclipse, the moment of darkness, and the groupies. And then being in despair about the business rival and about the uncertainty of the relationship in reverse. Talk about that energy. Alone in the world. So this person feels alone now that they turned their back on you, or you turned your back on them. Now they feel alone. This person is forgetting oneself. They forgetting who the hell they is. They even came here to be. They don't even know who they supposed to be now. They done got lost. Yeah. The queen of my world. They know you were the queen of their world, but they don't know who they are. They supposed to be a king, but they can't be the king. They got demoted here. That's like somebody getting fired from their job and they had a high position job. Like, now what do I do? Type shit. Peace among thorns. Make peace among thorns. Downcast the pride. Now they got a downward, you know what I mean? Their ego been busted. And now somebody want revenge. Somebody that's fated to suffer. Or somebody that wanted you to suffer. What you got to say, Spirit? What your ancestors team got to say about that? Somebody that wanted you to suffer. Alone in the world. What that says, energy. Splitting the deck at Ace of Air, inspiration, communication, and adjustment. Talking about the three of Pentacles, talent, recognition, and collaboration. So they're alone in the world because they chose somebody over you, something or someone. It's what Spirit standing there saying. Don't feel bad for this person because they put somebody over you. And now that the Spirit said that we stood there and watched them. You see the Spirit and the energy while they was out there communicating and making adjustments for somebody or something else. So don't feel bad. Now come on, energy sounds 6 because alone in the world, alone in the world, alone in the world, alone in the world, alone in the world. These are their bad choices and these are the things that they trace. These are the things that they feel paranoid about. Okay. When it comes alone in the world, they're alone in the world because contented in luxury and independent. They not so. No, they not so. Not so. Because you're not alone in the world and you're independent and you okay with being alone, this is bothering this other person. This is bothering this other person. Kind of wow. To an ear. So when it comes to forgetting who they is, see, out here on this path, they took the wrong decision. They couldn't make the right path, so they made the wrong one under avoidance. And this is now that they got confused here with the 2 of ear here. And now that you released them here, angels say, yeah, you let this motherfucker go. Ending, transformation, and freedom. Now the karma is setting in right here. Now this is where karma comes. They talk about the queen of their world. Who is that? Who is the queen of their world? Somebody that's wealthy here or spells prosperity. 10 of water. Happy family, love, and blessing. But the blessing is right there. So let's see what that really is. They said the lovers. Okay. The queen of my world. The lovers. The wise counsel. You taught them some shit. You know what I mean? The knot of water, you made them realize some shit here. The page, but they couldn't tell you the truth here. Left they back out here, left them out in court with the inspired to make adjustments for something or someone else. Again, remember that repeated back again. 2 of Fire said now they was planning on partnering and progressing with that third party out there in that energy. But the Chariot said you moved off, stop their progress. Okay? Talk about this here, downcast the pride. Now they feeling in their feelings and crying over you or crying over what they lost. Oh, whoa, whoa. Gee. I went out too many. Hold on, y'all. Let me pull that up real quick. So that was a downcast of their pride when it came to the Ten of Earth. Downcast of their pride because this hit over here. The Magician, they started to do something, manifest some empowerment of preparedness, but they wasn't prepared for the shit that hit when it came to you walking away, Queen of Fire, over them being exuberant and determined to chase another woman with passion. Multiple women, progression in the will. It didn't fall in their favor, Eight of Pentacles, that they paid and focused on details with these third parties or multiple parties and was intelligently putting these things together when it came to inspire. And as the star, multiple people were the star here when it comes to the King of Fire, passion, who he was inspiring, charming, and playing here with the innovatively doing it. Ten of Earth here says that they thought this was a way of securing a tradition here. Being a hoe. Yeah, that's what that said, but lusting. All this shit was lusting. This person was bluffing and wearing a mask. These was all the fucking distractions. That's what they spirit said. And they missed their blessing when it came to you. Now they sinking and hoping and despair under, you know what I mean? Shit's falling apart. Now they longing for you. Now that you're gone. Under clouded judgment. They was shallow as shit here. Okay? They couldn't commit to you with commitment here. They couldn't do it. They was already committed to another person. Somebody here want revenge. Who wants revenge here? Who's that revengeful person? Somebody that's thinking and missing them and craving and desiring them that wants revenge. And the realization that that person didn't want them and that was just to get at you, to make you mad or to make you jealous. And that they always wanted to be back with you. This devil energy is mad. 2 times. 2 devils. These 2 mirror each other too. She's bitter with bitterness, resentment, anger, and hurtful words toward them. This is their karma. This is the curse they put on themselves. That's their soulmate now. Soulmate. And now they got that shit that they sending toward you is going to be returned to sender. This is all they boomerang and now that you healed. This is hoping that shit don't be like this because now that you release them, they're angry and they feeling like this karmic debt till death tears y'all apart. Now they have to they're trapped in stress, wanting your forgiveness, sorrow, and trap, resistance, secret. Now they watching you from afar. All right, energy. Let's see. And I'm gonna catch y'all guys later in a little bit, okay? So let me give y'all a little bit more. Let's talk about this stress. Who's stressing here? What's this stressful energy talking about? Why is it so stressful? Turbulence, tension, and arguments. Who they arguing with? Who they arguing with? Somebody that they not happy with. That's one thing. That's who they arguing with. First quarter moon in Taurus, release the control. Somebody that they trying to control. That's why they feeling stressed because they lost control of you. What is this? Talking about the first quarter moon in Virgo. Assess the situation when it came to Virgo energy. Balancing the scale. Finding the balance when it came to Libra. Full moon and Libra. New moon in Taurus. Know your worth. When you found out, that's when you know what I mean, changed here with finding your balance there. Okay? Knowing your worth. This is just repeating in a different way, though. I gave it in an intuitive and my channel messages through my clairvoyant and clairaudient energy. And then now it's coming through the cards. So full moon in Sagittarius. See the bigger picture here in this energy. Trapped. Talking about the trapped energy here. First quarter moon in Gemini. Speak your world into being. Everything you want is coming your way. That windfall is coming your way with joy. Yasha say ya is here. New moon in Sagittarius focus on the positive. When they was trying to bring negativity towards you, the high priestess said, I see you. New moon in Libra, know you are loved by your ancestors and your gods and your goddesses and goddesses out there. They know that you are loved. When it comes to surrender, I can release the need to control. That came out here. Somebody that was trying to control you, now that you release them, they don't know what to do. Okay? Now that they have to accept the fact that you are gone here, I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. When it comes to denial, they don't believe that you left or that you walked away or that you're not going to never be with them again. They don't believe it. And it's a fear that you, if you did, but they feel like you doubt. They doubt that you will. But their ego tells them that they're confident that you won't. Like it's like when it's mental conflict, it's like back and forth, back and forth. Like, but trust that they done so much that it could be possibly. They have to accept that the inner voice is always guiding them correctly. Like, she might be really gone. That's what they resentful and bitter about. And that's where the realization came in. And, like, trust. Like, she might not be coming back, big homie. Like, thinking of you and craving and desiring you because they was over there with a third party. Like, now they realizing, like, persevering. Like, maybe I might have to sit through this to get through this because it look like this motherfucker ain't coming back. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. And I was over there doing shit my way, the highway type of shit. I wasn't looking back at my person. And I didn't care about my person feeling. And so now the peace among thorns, I gotta sit here to get through it. Abundance. And watch her be abundant with someone or someone else. And my self-esteem, they gonna be able to handle that, baby. Freedom that you walking away with a clouded, and they still in a clouded judgment over you. Ooh wee. Ooh wee. I don't really know. That's a ooh wee for me with action. Ooh wee. Somebody hammered this shut. It's hammer time. But they hammered this shut. Chasing a girl. Not enough. Yep. Lacking confidence, self-sabotage, ego, and fear, and frustration. Tell me about the abundance. King on the ring. They thought they had a bundle of many options, unconventional, one-night stands, stringing people along, persevering. Talk about that shit. Yeah, partying, time with friends, having fun, living happily single, living in the moment. Now that you're gone, swords of a rose, clarity, truth, revelations, honor, protection, and determined to get your back. Talk about the acceptance. Acceptance that they stabbed you in the back. Heartbreaking, pain, separation, loss, deception, lies, and shocking attack that they use these distractions to cut you down in this energy. Separate, stop the pattern of silent treatment. You get to a girl with a snake energy. Charm, use, enable, or bounded to a situation, and now that they're trapped, being thought something was paradise here, happiness, joy, playful, enjoying each other, and a honeymoon phase. And now that the shit is a death of a karmic relationship, they're not so happy about the situation. You know what I mean? They're not so happy about the situation now that it's being mirrored back to them, or they're mirroring each other, self-reflection, self-introspection, and inner wounds. Yeah, this is a death, okay? It is energy of pride. Big ego kid is a death here. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. So this is a death where the relationship is over. No second chance. Growth and transform. This is what is dead is there. Somebody need to take these glasses off of watching, looking, and just perspection and stalking you. Somebody still need to let go of some addictions now that the ships have sailed. This shit is not today. Okay, when it comes to this love. Okay, unconditional love. You're not loving this person unconditional anymore. This is no bounded love. It's over. Okay, it's over. Hey, Brooke. How you doing? Right, so let's see why it's being blocked at this time. Why Spirit's got you blocked from this person when it comes to them backstabbing. Because some people may take a person back. Even though they backstab them, they still may take them back. But Spirit say we're blocking it because there's trust issues. You might not be able to trust this person again. cutting down. This person is a people pleaser. This person is people pleasing to some other people to please them, just to fit in, to get in, type shit. Lack of self-confidence. Their self-esteem and fears and all this shit from childhood is here. When it comes to unhealthiness, to weaknesses, to cheap trick hoes, girls that's dirty outside, toothless tricks. You go see the girl look like Dracula, look like the vampire energy that they attracting, that they are. Fucking front teeth is missing, looking like Dracula. You know what I mean? Front of fear, commitment, beliefs that everyone leaves. That's the death, that you walked away. That's what they feared the most. Fear and intimacy, that they couldn't love you the way you needed to be loved. Okay? Losing, feeling lost without you. That's why they feel bitter. For projecting things towards you. Now they're complaining about you in comparison to you, to everyone else that they go meet. Now that they are not happy with things that they've chosen. This is a person that's never satisfied. Never satisfied. Just like my mother, she's never satisfied. Somebody is not happy in the police station. So now that they're missing you, y'all might got some kind of legal issues here, something. What about the trust issue? You might not trust this person because of the shit they did to get away from you. Shit, the exit strategy was fucking crazy. And all they had to do was say, I want to go be back with my baby bond and see if it works. And that was just like several. How many words did I say? I want to go back to see if something will work with my ex. And left it like that. And now they feeling like chaos and death here. An ego death, a downward spiral, and spiritually awoken and trapped. I told you, they trapped in their head about the shit. About the things they chose. The lack of confidence about being able to tell you what happened. Dwelling on the past. About somebody telling them they had a baby. Like I told you before. The baby, there is a baby. I've been telling you this for weeks and months. Like this person got the person that got pregnant behind your back. Moving on. Now that they left you, they got somebody else pregnant. Or they told the person, told them that they was pregnant by them. Shocking though, because they didn't want that to happen. And then they knew once they got somebody else pregnant, you won't take them back. Like, now they antisocial. Now they got caught up and charmed or snaked by a third party. Now they know that they can't come back and sweet talk you. That's shocking. Now they reckless sex with multiple parties right now. Right now, there's currently no intimacy. It's just going and pillow talking about you to other people. And telling them all about your relationship with them. Yeah. Turning your back on them and all that shit. But it's all because the things that they did to you. They telling you, but they're not telling themselves. And the things that they telling about you is lies. So, yeah, twin flame. Yeah. Yep, limitation, and they got fears about you because they're intimidated by you, but they're resisting you because they're secretly watching you. Hurtful assumptions about you too. Yeah, this person got bad credit. This person's credibility is, this person is like no job, but like they got some money right now. And wherever it came from, it ain't gonna last because this person is lazy. And everything that they're doing is just feeding their addiction with obsessions, resistance, possessions, control, emotional blocks. Yeah, this is a psycho, crazy ex, obsessed, won't let go. Yeah, they're getting readings on you too. Yeah, it's bad news. Every time they hear something about you in them readings, it all seems bad to him. And it all talks about them doing the bad shit they've been doing. It's exposing them and it's shocking them. Yeah, about the work fair. It all is exposing them about the work fair, work things that they're doing with the groupies and shit. It all is just exposed. When they get readings, it don't say nothing about you. It all just exposes them. Yeah, that they were backstabber. Under treating and decepting you and getting mind games. Yep, and they had sex addiction. Damn, tell it, spirit mirroring shit round and round. And now they under pressure and not feeling triggered about the lessons that they learned now. And still fucked up over you and missing you. Not so much to be in a relationship with you, but just to have access to you. That's the type of shit they under action. Yeah, that's the glitter.
But see, it's an obstacle to come towards you because it's a death. Y'all over. And see, no, there's no outlet now that they don't have you with challenge. And that's a challenge because now they got a revelation of an honor and protected that the spirit said that you fumbled a damn privileged lady. So now that the day breaks and the last obstacle before the emerging of life, you let it go. Prospect says that you got a new beginning with some person that got a baby by you with a new baby. Remember? Devil, the sex that you was having with a third party. Remember that? Remember the baby that you had on your person? Remember that? That's what it says. Face your inner fears. Remember the baby that you had on your person? Confidence. Now confidently go back over there and take care of your family. That you created. Create the first step to creating greatness. Now, on the upswing, that's what you wanted. Rebirth, a death to what you had, and now a new beginning to something new for her. Power, because she took it back. Yup. Deceptive, because you deceived her with a diamond, a gemstone, right? Precious and beautiful thing, right? Glory is but a fleeting glance. Yeah, you didn't look at that bitch, but like sex. And actually, once I had a nut, bust a nut, erupt, express your feelings, explode your energy, and explode your energy. Yeah, once I bust a nut, it was about over, about done. Yep. And that was favorably wrong. Not the right answer when it came to spirit. Okay? Illusions. She's not a fantasy. She is not the fantasy. She's the reality. And you will realize that when spirit comes for karma. Okay? Don't get confused when they come to collect under the deck until deck tears us apart. And here's where it tears you apart. Because she saw potential in you. She was here to heal you. Okay? Under observation. But you couldn't see it. Okay, when it comes to inspiration, how much of an artist she was in your life when it came to the ring of fire. But guess what? Now it's the ring of death. Ha! Now, you guys, I'm gonna have to say I'm gonna catch you guys a little bit later because this person served the person that they wanted to serve, which was the third party. You know what I mean? And now that the third party in them is gonna be, you know what I mean? Where is it at? I gotta just show you that real quick before I dip up out of here. Yeah, before I dip up out of here, we're gonna show y'all again. You know what I mean? The vampire, the hermit. The potions that she was using for toxic to keep them together. The magic that she was sending towards you. Because see, you see, that's the page of candles. You see, she's a page. She's not even a queen. You know what I mean? She's not even a queen, the person that they picked over you. Nope, not at all. Mm-mm. So they got a child with this person. Somebody may be underage, younger than you, and younger than them too. Mm-hmm. But just trust me, this is something dumb that they chose over you. It's giving me the hiccups. Yeah, it's going to be a hiccup in this situation. Yeah, it's hiccup up. With the Queen of Wands here, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Ace of Cups. Yo, somebody's about to have a cup running over, and this person ain't going to have shit, a pot to piss in and a window to throw it out. And they're going to be looking towards you. I hope they're ready for that situation because that's not going to be a fun situation with them watching you and still being in love with you. Let's see. What's they confused and favorable about now? Observe. The options. What was the options? Yeah, pick kitty cat. Something right there. That's all they thought about was something. Pussy. Innovatively thought about that. Having fun, experimenting, inventing something that surprises and has never existed before. That's what they thought. They was going to pick somebody over you. But time told them that it was nobody better than you. You was the top. And now everything that they picked was the bottom because that's the page. You know what I mean? Everything that they picked was the bottom. You know what I mean? Indecisive over it too. Now, decide not to make a decision at this time. This will be a constructive, valid, and useful decision. But at the time, they chose to do it. And they told them not to. Spirit told them. But they did it anyway. So, share. Yep, they did it anyway. Share it anyway. So, anything else? Spirit, you want me to know about hurtful assumptions here? They was patient. You was patient with this person. They was impatient. And they told me about the impatience and energy. This was a cycle and it's going back around. This triggered this person. It's going to trigger them again. Okay. So this is analyzing. Now that they analyze the situation, now this is triggering them. The things that they chose to do over against you. Yeah. Giraffe. This is a free associate. Allow the first thing that comes to your mind without self-censorship to denounce a vision upon you. See, even though they try to not think about it, they think about it anyway. It's the first thing that comes to their mind about you. For free associate. You're a free associate in their mind. And when it comes to their mind, trying to censor you out, they can't. Yeah, success. They see you. They already knew you was just successful. They already knew you was something. Yeah. Well, the growth that you did, this was a sacred space, and you made you made space for this person. And I think that's part of the song. I made space for you, but you just didn't fit type shit. I don't really know. I can't think of the song. If you know the song that I'm trying to think of, put it in the comment section. And I might even put it in the comment section if I think about it when I go to do the description. Okay, so use beautiful art, music, and creativity of all kinds to put you into a sacred space. And that's what you got your zen and your yin from. I'm one of those types of people. I go to the beach, and once I come from the beach, whatever negative, if I argue with my person, I don't argue with that person no more. Like, I argue with them, but I'm not arguing with them. I'm letting them know, like, it's over. Like, we don't exist anymore. You may see me, but I see you not. You know what I mean? Under risk, you a risk to me, and I'm not taking that risk any longer. You know what I mean? When it comes to be warned, or you will beware. Do not deny the risk and hazard you see. Okay, that person is a hazard to you right now. Okay, that's a vampire trying to steal your energy. Risk again. Partnership. This partner that wants to come in is a risk. Okay, once you have decided to walk the path of partnership, you must put the relationship first. And once you decide to walk away from the relationship, you need to stand on that too. Okay, don't yo-yo yourself back and forth with this person. Just take it in, and then if I said anything that resonated with you about a person that's still trying to come back retrograde, Venus, we're offering you some love, offers of love. Just remember that Spirit told you, don't take this person back. Okay. They're confused because this is 50 Shades of Grey. The gray is inevitable. This is time to let go of this shades of gray anyway. Yeah, remember to practice love, because when they were showing you self-hatred, that they hated you, now you got to show yourself love. Okay, so the clovers, release your guilt. You don't have nothing to be guilty about, because the tower hit because you unplugged from something that no longer served you. Under relaxes from a spell. This person tried to have you under a love spell, okay, or have you spellbound with them. But it says that nope. The key point of this shit is grasp the key to the problem. And you saw it, and you realized that you was inspiring to somebody that was inspiring for your downfall. And so you put the ring of fire out. You know what I mean? Of enthusiastic and complete. You ended the cycle here with the earth energy. And grounded the energy and neutralized it. When it comes to pay attention to the key points and the key people in the energy that's trying to bring you down in the energy. Okay? They're trying to take you out here too. But it's a rush. You know what I mean? They wanted it to be it's a track star here energy. A runner. This is a bumper cars. Race cars. Rush. Joseph. Michael. Shannon. Five of Pentacles left out, La Destitute, and the Six of Cups. This is spiraling out for this person. Don't call them, don't call them. This is major. Don't call them, because this is still a cycle that they're going around in this energy. This is butt stuff with me. How can I relax when you're sitting there with a boner? Yeah, somebody, a boner like to pick with you, the goddess of compassion. Some respect me. This person that was disrespecting you by having a boner for somebody else. This is receipts for that shit. That's a whole fucking seat for the shit. So yeah, these are the games that they play, because the game recognized game here. This is a mental health. This person is mentally fucked up by the shit that they did with this circus shit and these bumper cars. That shit came right out. They rush to go be with somebody. Battles and puddles here under the playlist. They play games, stupid games. They got real stupid prizes here under the spirit of discernment. This is also warning you to have that and cancel what no longer serves you as well. This person is very manipulative here. A conduit here, want to play on, deceptive, and exposed. Exposed! Yeah, it's exposed. Whatever cheating, this somebody want to clean that shit up though. And they got a lot of mood swings that they have. And man or woman, woman or man, because it's two sides. Man or woman, woman or man in the energy too. But it's also shocking that it's a train wreck about to happen as well. Because this shit came back full circle for somebody. Boomerang effect. Castle. It's time to heal, not war. Somebody wants war with you. Why do they want to war with you? Let's see. Let's see why they want war. Let's see what this damn manipulative motherfucker want. The one motherfucker that want to reorganize and square away some, straighten out some situation of earnings and winnings. Yeah, they want to come back before the winnings come so they can reap the proceeds of it. Nah, ain't none of that shit. You should have saw the worth before that. There's somebody else that's coming in that's got success here. Success is coming in for somebody. Somebody that tried to troll you here. Let's see. Deceptive. What they was being bitter about. Bitters. This is a cursed bloodline energy of a manipulative person on the sneaky fest. They cursed their bloodline here. Okay, you are my first thought when I wake up and the last before I sleep. Yeah, they're haunted by you right now. I pretend to be someone I am not just to keep him. Them are you, you are them, them you, cross watcher, onlooker. The person that they're with pretends to be someone that they're not. Okay? She's on my ass about everything. I'm overthinking everything. Somebody's still overthinking situation with you and them. I'm not the same when you're gone, and it shows. So without your energy, this person is a nothing and a nobody. I did a dick spell on him not to get hard for you, and now we won't have sex with me. It backfired. So somebody put a spell. This is why they having mood swings when it comes to the girl next door. It became the next big thing, because she put a spell and now he don't get hard for her. And I love the control I have over you. I want to be possessed. I want to possess you. So they wanted to possess you here when it comes to a power trip, and uptight about why you not still stuck on them. Energy, puddles, and the shock. I love the two of you for different reasons, and it's been really hard to make a choice. You're not responding to me, pisses me off. I'm the one who blocked you. I'm not sure I can give you what you need. I'm trying to heal. It's all in reverse though. That's in reverse. That's in reverse. Something that keeps pissing him off or her. There's never a moment I'm not yearning for you. But they ghosted you, just not that into you though. And that could have been the third party too. Once you took your power back, they could have ghosted that person. I feel foolish for playing games. I only played myself, and I did it to get a reaction. And I told you that was the reaction they was trying to get in the beginning. I told you this shit was just going to repeat back to me. But get a reaction out of you, and now they stuck in their lower energy over it. And I asked you, are you my you are my favorite mistake. So they know they fumbled you here. She forces me to go everywhere with her, and this person wants to be with that person too. So don't ever think that this person, if you got back with this person, they would sit there and have fantasies over that other person. So this person is never satisfied with anything. And if you want to be an afterthought to a motherfucker that went out and chased thrills with other people, chase rebounds, chase mistresses, chase side chicks and boo things, then you go ahead, because you're just the afterthought after that. Okay, after fucking it up, I don't feel worthy, exactly like I just said. Once they've been out with boo things and hoes and whatever, they're not anything you want to have back, because they're not the same. They're not even anybody that they don't even know who the fuck they are. Okay, They don't even know who the fuck they are. And I hope that clarified what somebody was asking me intuitively about this person. Let me see a little bit more. Why they stuck? Who this is? Oh, God. Who is that? My man called and asked, was it cool with a threesome? Sure, why not? Somebody agreed to something. Something about a Tesla charging station was stolen here. You flipped the script on somebody here. Lost in a third party. Lost in tunnel vision here. Somebody could be talk less and more action here when it comes to a group or area. Affluent. Somebody is supposed to be wealthy, or somebody faking wealthy here. Somebody a south missing person found in an apartment pond under Northwood Forest ambiance. To make friends, ripped apart, packed by shark. So this is some rebuke, criticism sharply. Very untrusting relationship. The vampire disorder, pale, thin, teeth pointed, hypo, erotic, dermoplasty. I don't know what that shit is. Dysphagia. This can't stand with. Oh, they just can't stand to see you winning her when it comes to this incest. It could be family, friends. I know this place. Somebody's a freeloader. And before you quit, try. So something about terms and conditions. They didn't try. They just accelerated to move fast with another person when it came to moved on with a third party. Carried on with someone else. But now they back as a secret admirer. You could be new secret admirer. Somebody, Dr. Little, 1988, might be significant to somebody. It's a family. They stopped loving you long before now. It's their loss. You don't merge your social circles. So you're not friends with the people that they friends with, and they friends ain't friends with you, but they friends is somehow or another trying to be your friends. Something about the mind power and making wishes come true. Under a whiteboard. A mirror and a black magic marker. Save them, transform them, love them, buy them. They actually want someone to use, rely on them, or be happy with them. So somebody out here being used by a person that knows if you with them, you set yourself up for failure. And somebody in this energy is mad that you are now single and without this person. Who is this? Why are they mad at you again? Somebody that's, you flip the script and they mad. What? Tell me about this. Who cursed this bloodline? They family bloodline, generations, children, ancestors, and origin. For fucking with you, that's how they got their fucking shit cursed. That don't even belong, but they ain't mad about it too. Yup. Changed up about their regeneration, growth, metamorphosis in a cycle. That shit changed for them. Because of the third party and why they ghosted you, that made them lose their blessing. Oh, with you. Yep. I rolled the dice. Take the chance, leap of faith, and a strategy. Now they got this awakening that they shouldn't have never did that shit. Now listen, now they're being enlightened. Life lesson and a rebirth. I'm going to say namaste, and I'm going to catch you guys a little later. Bye, guys.